The Deputy Minister of Higher Education, Training and Innovation, Dr. Becky Ndjoze-Ojo, is currently touring various regions to determine the need for vocational training centers. Speaking to Nampa at Opuwo on Friday, Ndjoze-Ojo said her tour started in the Kunene region on Thursday, whereafter she would travel to the Erongo, Otjozondjupa and Omaheke regions to talk to governors and councillors to get their views on the establishment of VTCs in their respective regions.
Yeah, you see, it has to do with my new responsibility as the Deputy Minister of Higher Education, Training and Innovation. And if we are to train, to provide higher education, we are looking at vocational education, universities and upwards. Anybody who's post-secondary education is our responsibility. And you know that there has been a lot of dropouts from grade 12, people who do not make it to university. There are people who are dropping out at grade 10 who are not making it to grade 12. And now those people are our responsibility because they are no longer in the secondary school. And what we have done in my minister is to look at the education system as it is. And at the moment we have decided that we seem to notice that the vocational lack is very weak comparatively to the academic way of doing things, and we felt that we should look at that critically. And what we're doing is to we meet the governor of the region with the regional councils so that they will tell us what do they think about vocational education in their region, where do they think is the right place to put the VTC. We have 6 VTCs in the country and we must have 14. So that every region has a vocational training center to scoop out the students from those regions who did not make it further. And we also want to strengthen it in view of the Vocational Education Act, which has been passed. So I'm here to start my trips around the country. I've met the governor yesterday of Kunene, the Honorable Angelica Muharukwa, who was also the Deputy Minister of Gender Equality and Child Welfare before. And we had a good talk in her office. And then I discovered that they were also going to Kaukotavi, where they were trying to look at water systems in the region. And I felt maybe a vocational education training center may be also benefiting from where water is, depending on what the niche for the Kunene is. We also want to contextualize vocational education in terms of everybody will do plumbing, of course, carpentry and the basic work, but we also want to contextualize to the region. For example, when you are in Kunene, you are looking at what is it that they have in Kunene that everybody else doesn't have. If you are in Erongo, what is it they have other people don't have? For example, when I go to Erongo now, I'm going to focus on mining. How am I going to anchor vocational training centers to mining activities in Erongo?
The Deputy Minister will return to WINDHOEK on the 28th of July.